What's up, YouTube? I'm going to be replacing the lower control arm on a Ford Escape. I'm going to start by removing the outer tie rod end. I've already taken the nut off. Then I'll go to the rear bolt on the control arm. I've got to remove that. I got to remove the bolt and nut for the ball joint. And last, I got to remove the front bolt for the control arm. So here I remove the castle nut. Then now I'm taking the bolt out for the ball joint. Once I remove that, then I just got to take a hammer, tap it out. Once that's removed, you could see the slit right here. I'm going to put a cold chisel, and I'm just going to tap the chisel in, and what it's going to do is open it up in order for me to pry the ball joint stud out. So it's going to give me just enough room opening, so once I put my ball joint removing tool, it's going to start separating the ball joint from the knuckle. And if you look at the top, you could see it sliding out. Now I'm just using this pry bar just to make sure it's out all the way, or at least most of the way. Then I'll go to the rear bolt. I'll take that out. Now once that's removed, I'll head to the front one, and I'll do the same. I'll take that one out. Now you see here I got the rear one all the way out. The front one is out. And I have the one for the ball joint that's out. Now it's just to kind of pry it down a little bit more, make sure everything is still loose. Put the pry bar in that little hole, pop it out. And for better clarity, this is the hole I put the pry bar in, and just pry it downwards and it pop right out. So from here, here's a trick to get the new arm in, and if you do this, you'll get it in very easy, minimum effort. And what I did, I put the rear end of the arm in first. I'm going to put the bolt in, and I have some anti-seize on the bolt in case I got to remove it later on. It's not seized up, so I'm just gonna hand tight it as far in as I could get it. I'm not gonna put a ratchet on it just yet, so I'm getting in a couple of turns. Then once I do that, then you see the arm swings. Now all I gotta do is swing the arm under the knuckle, and once I swing it under, I'm gonna line it up a little bit. I'm gonna get my bolt in, and that's the front bolt. I also have anti-seize on that. Here's a better shot. Get that in. Hand tight that a little bit. And then it's just to swing the arm down and slide the ball joint in. And just like that, it's in. Now the ball joint bolt could go in first. It should slide in very easy. If it's not sliding in easy, then you just got to manipulate the joint up and down to get it in. Got everything buttoned back up. Got the outer tie rod back in. I have the rear bolt in. Ball joint bolt, that's in. And the front bolt is in. But I'm not going to tighten the control arm bolts just yet. And what I have to do, I have to make sure the vehicle is at right height. So I put a jack under the arm. I'm going to jack the vehicle up to get it as close to right height as possible. And then I'll tighten the control arm bolts. And I'll go ahead and torque the rear bolt. Then I'll also torque the front one. And that's after I jack the arm up to make sure the vehicle is sitting at the right height. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.